Ukraine says troops repel Russian attacks along front line, Reuters. Skip to main content. Exclusive news, data and analytics for financial market professionals. Learn more about Refinitiv. Register. Ukraine says troops repel Russian attacks along front line. November 8, 202,312 to 40 am UTC updated ago. A police officer walks near a damaged residential building, amid Russia's attack on Ukraine, in the town of Avdiivka, Donetsk region, Ukraine, October 17, 2023. Reuters, Yevhen Titov, file photo acquire licensing rights. Lviv, Ukraine, November 7, Reuters, Ukraine's military said on Tuesday its troops had repelled Russian assaults in widely separated sectors of the war and braced for a fresh attempt to capture the key frontline eastern town of Avdiivka. Russia is engaged in a slow-moving campaign in eastern areas of the 1,000-kilometer, 600-mile, front line after failing in its bid to march on Kyiv in the conflict's early days. Ukraine has registered only limited progress in a counter-offensive launched in the east and south in June. Ukraine's General Staff, in its evening report, said its forces had beaten back 15 attacks near Kupiansk in the northeast and 18 attacks near Mariinka further south, where battles have raged for months. 9 attacks were repelled in and near Avdiivka, where Moscow launched the latest of several drives in mid-October. Vitaly Barabash, head of Avdiivka's military administration, said several days of rain had for the moment ruled out any new Russian advance, what he described as the third wave. "We've had nearly a week of heavy rain," he told the public broadcaster Suspiln. "The terrain is too difficult and equipment cannot move." Barabash said Russian troops had been targeting the town's vast coking plant with artillery for the past week. The last 16 workers keeping the plant operating had finally been evacuated, he said, and only 2 doctors and 4 nurses remained in what was a town of 32,000 before Russia's February 2022 invasion. "These are our city's angels," he told the television. Avdiivka has become a hallmark of Ukrainian resistance, and is seen as a gateway if Ukraine is to retake main areas in the east, including the town of Donetsk, 20 kilometers away. Occupied briefly when Russian-backed separatists seized large areas of eastern Ukraine in 2014, the town was retaken by Ukrainian forces who subsequently erected substantial fortifications around it. Russian accounts of the fighting said Moscow's troops had launched strikes on Ukrainian men and equipment in villages near the eastern town of Bakhmut, seized by Russian forces last May. Reuters could not independently confirm battlefield accounts made by either side. Reporting by Ron Popsky and Nick Starkov, writing by Ron Popsky, editing by Lincoln Feast. Our standards, the Thomson Reuters Trust Principles. Acquire licensing rights, opens new tab. Read next. Markets category morning bid. Oil-fueled rally turns to Powell 11:09 am Coordinated Universal Time. Europe category Russia's Lavrova sails west over switch to green energy 9:11 am Coordinated Universal Time. Europe category EU executive proposes to grant Georgia EU candidate status 11:31 am Coordinated Universal Time. World category Putin ally, West increasing risk of weapons of mass destruction being used 10 am Coordinated Universal Time. More from Reuters. World. G7 calls for humanitarian pauses in Gaza, hostages release. World category November 8, 2023 12:10 p.m. UTC. G7 foreign ministers on Wednesday called for humanitarian pauses in the Israel-Hamas war to allow in aid and help the release of hostages, and sought a return to a broader peace process. China category China property rescue? Hua Ping and Insurance Group and Country Garden. 11:33 am Coordinated Universal Time. World category Joe Biden, Xi Jinping set to steal APEC spotlight with talks to steady ties 6:07 am Coordinated Universal Time. Regulatory oversight category reaction to Reuters report on potential ping and rescue of Country Garden 9:51 am Coordinated Universal Time. United Kingdom category Britain bans laughing gas to curb anti-social behavior 12:08 am Coordinated Universal Time. Site index. Browse. World. Business. Markets. Sustainability. Legal. Breaking views. Technology. Investigations. Opens new tab. Sports. Science. Lifestyle. About Reuters. About Reuters. Opens new tab. Careers. Opens new tab. Reuters News Agency. Opens new tab. Brand Attribution Guidelines. Opens new tab. Reuters Leadership. Opens new tab. Reuters Fact Check. Opens new tab. Reuters Diversity Report. Opens new tab. Stay informed. Download the app. Opens new tab. Newsletters. Opens new tab. Information you can trust. Reuters, the news and media division of Thomson Reuters, is the world's largest multimedia news provider, reaching billions of people worldwide every day. Reuters provides business, financial, national and international news to professionals via desktop terminals, the world's media organizations, industry events and directly to consumers. Follow us. Thomson Reuters Products. Westlaw opens new tab. Build the strongest argument relying on authoritative content, attorney-editor expertise, and industry-defining technology. OneSource opens new tab. The most comprehensive solution to manage all your complex and ever-expanding tax and compliance needs. Checkpoint opens new tab. The industry leader for online information for tax, accounting and finance professionals. LSEG Products. Workspace opens new tab. Access unmatched financial data, news and content in a highly customized workflow experience on desktop, web and mobile. Data Catalog opens new tab. Browse an unrivaled portfolio of real-time and historical market data and insights from worldwide sources and experts. World Check opens new tab. Screen for heightened risk individual and entities globally to help uncover hidden risks in business relationships and human networks. Advertise with us opens new tab. Advertising Guidelines opens new tab. Coupons opens new tab. Acquire licensing rights opens new tab. Cookies opens new tab. Terms of use opens new tab. Privacy opens new tab. Digital accessibility opens new tab. Corrections opens new tab. Site feedback opens new tab. All quotes delayed a minimum of 15 minutes. See here for a complete list of exchanges and delays. Copyright 2023 Reuters. All rights reserved.